Hey everyone, I'm Sugandha and you're watching Ready with HR and I hope so you all are well and welcome to this 15 days HR workshop. Two sessions have already been uploaded and you might have seen. If you haven't checked them, please check it out from the description box or you can check from the pinned comment. Okay, so let's have a quick recap. In the first session, we have discussed about the introduction to HR, like what is HR, what are the key elements or functions in HR and HRM, and why actually we need HR. And in the next session, in the day 2, we have discussed how we can align HR goals with organizational strategy. Okay, and today we are going to discuss about the recruitment and selection, and after that, yes, job analysis and description. Okay, so this is day 3, and I really request you to check both the sessions, day 1 and day 2, because these are really important sessions and you will not find this kind of content, because what I'm doing is I am actually including practical examples with theoretical things. Okay, so you will really gonna get a lot of insights, okay, on HR. And if you want to start your career, then yes, it's really helpful. So make sure to subscribe this channel if you're watching me for the very first time, and do hit that cute notification bell icon so that you could get my sessions. So that you could get new sessions whenever new sessions will be uploaded. Okay, so this is in English, and yes, I have started with this in Hindi as well. That's on my other channel, ready to get update. And till now around 9-10 sessions have been uploaded. If you are well versed in Hindi, you can check those sessions from there. One more thing, whatever I would be discussing over here, there is a proper playlist. There are proper detailed sessions on this, because these sessions are brief. So if you want to know detailed insights related to these topics, then yes, you can check those sessions from the channel. You can find those sessions in the pinned comment in the respective playlist. Like recruitment related, you can find in HR recruiter playlist. Human resource in general, you can find from HR playlist. There is one interview question playlist as well. You can find interview related sessions from there as well. Okay, so let's get started with it. And what is recruitment planning and strategy? Now see, recruitment planning and strategy are critical components, very important components of HR function. Now, which involves designing and implementing a systematic approach. What we are doing, we are designing and implementing a systematic approach to attract, select and hire right talent for an organization. So the goal is not just to fill the vacancies, okay, but to align the recruitment process with the overall strategic objectives of the organization. Like, we are not just in hurry to only fill the vacancy. We need to align the recruitment processes so that overall strategic objectives of the organization can be achieved. Okay, so let's discuss this in detail. Let's understand all the aspects in detail. So first, what we have to do is we have to assess workforce needs. And how we can do this? So this is, first we have to understand organizational goals. If we are not aware of the organizational goals, how we will assess workforce needs? We need to understand how much workforce we require. This is actually workforce needs, assessing workforce needs. So understanding organizational goals means we have to do what? Recruitment planning will begin by comprehending the broader goals and objectives, not only just short term. Okay, I need a marketing executive. Okay, let me go, let me do job posting and let me hire that person. No, I need to plan completely workforce planning for the marketing department with respect to the broader goals. So this involves aligning recruitment efforts with the company's strategic plan. Okay, next is we have to identify skill gaps. Now, evaluate the current workforce. We have to evaluate current workforce to identify skill gaps. You remember we discussed in the last session in the day 2 that we have to align HR with the organizational strategy. So what kind of organizational strategy we want to implement? That way we have to do our recruitment, right? So this is what we have to identify: current workforce skills, and what is the gap, and what are the areas where new talent is needed. And then we have to hire the candidate. Then we have to actually plan that workforce. Okay, so this is like evaluate the current workforce to identify skill gaps and areas where new talent is needed to meet our organizational needs. Okay, next is budgeting and resource allocation. Now this is important because You can't assess workforce needs plainly. Like, okay, we need this manpower, we need this manpower. Okay, we need it badly, and yes, we can hire it. We have to understand that there is a proper budget. We need to analyze that budget, and we have to do all the things in that budget only. We can hire the person in that budget only. So this is budgeting and resource allocation. So allocating resources wisely. Develop a budget for recruitment activities, like for all the recruitment activities, which will be like including advertising, technology tools, like job portals, paid job portals, softwares. We have some paid software. Next is and personal who will be involved in the hiring process, like obviously recruiter's salary and all the recruitment staff, all the HRs who are involved in this hiring process. So what we have to do, allocate resources strategically to ensure an effective recruitment process without unnecessary expenses. This is important. You have to eliminate unnecessary expenses. Balancing quality and cost. Now see, we have to balance the quality and cost. We can't compromise things. We have to balance it. Like, okay, certain candidate is available, and that candidate doesn't possess proper skills, experience, or qualification for the profile, and we are hiring just because we have that cost burden. So what we are doing, we are not able to balance quality and cost. We have to balance both things. We have to understand that quality matters a lot. If cost matters, quality also matters. We have to hire a candidate who is specialized, means who is having the same skills, qualification, and experience. Now please don't think that okay, we can't hire fresher. By that is a separate thing. If we need the candidate for certain experience position, then yes, we have to hire the person who is experienced. And if we are looking for a candidate for fresher position where we can provide them training, then yes, we will hire that fresher person as well, that fresher candidate as well. Okay, so this is not a debatable topic regarding fresher or experience. We will definitely hire freshers when it's required. Here our focus is to strive and to achieve a balance between quality of candidates attracted and the cost effectiveness of the recruitment process. Next is timeline and milestones. Setting a timeline. See, we have to establish a clear timeline for the recruitment process. Defining key milestones and deadlines is important. We have to set the timeline. We can't say after 1 month, oh, you have to do 5 hirings. Where it is? Have you hired 5 people? We have to set a proper timeline. This ensures that the recruitment process is efficient and aligned with organizational timelines. We have to set certain time, by how much time you will be able to hire. We need to set the timeline, we need to set the deadline. That's important. And with this, we have to monitor the progress. We have to regularly monitor and assess progress against the established timeline. Oh, what I have done, for example, we have to hire 5 people within a month. Okay, it's very urgent. We have to hire 5 people within a month. And what we are doing, means at all levels. One department is there, at there are people at executive, assistant, or manager level. Now what's happening, I have told you that yes, you have to hire this within a month. What I'm doing is, I have told you today, and after that I'm asking after a month, have you hired 5 people? And I haven't done any monitoring in this 1 month. I ignored everything. Even if my juniors were asking for help, they were asking for the follow up, they were asking for certain queries. They have certain queries related to interview or related to the candidate. I just ignored, and after a month I straight away asked, oh, what happened? Did you hire 5 people? That's not the case, and that can't be a case. Okay, I have to regularly monitor the progress. I need to ask what's happening, how it's happening, and if there is any query, you can ask me. So adjustments can be made if needed to keep this recruitment process on track. I can make necessary alterations in that recruitment process, but how I'll do that if I am not monitoring the progress? Next is tailoring recruitment strategies. This is important. Segmentation and targeting. Now see, we have to identify the target audience for recruitment efforts, and considering factors such as industry, job roles, geographical locations. Fine, this is segmentation and targeting. How I have to target, how I have to segment them based on industry, job roles, and geographical locations, and then I have to target them. Next is customizing approaches. Now see, tailor recruitment strategies to the specific needs of different job roles. For example, like technical positions may require a different approach than sales or marketing roles. Okay, so this is I have to customize approaches. Not every approach can be suitable for every hiring. Like finance could be different, marketing could be different, and for HR it could be a different strategy, right? Next is employer branding. This is also very important. I always focus on this because whenever we do hiring, this is the biggest problem, as the company doesn't have a proper brand, or that value actually is not there, that we are missing that value. So this is actually building a positive image. So we have to develop and promote a positive employer brand to attract top talent. So this includes showcasing organizations' values, culture, and commitment to employee development. And this is an ongoing process. If I have to hire today and I'll start, creating a positive employer image today, it won't happen within a month. It's an ongoing process. I have to do it on daily basis, right? I have to promote my organization values and culture and commitment for the employee development on daily basis. So I have to do this continuously. This is not a one day process to create a employee brand. Next is utilizing employee testimonials. Now this is important. Why? Because see, we can incorporate testimonials or our employees success stories from current employees to provide potential candidates with insights into the work environment and career opportunities. People explore employee reviews nowadays a lot. So we can use employees' testimonials for this purpose. Next is utilizing technology, important. Leveraging recruitment tools. Now embrace the technology solutions, like we can use applicant tracking system, data analytics, and we can streamline our recruitment process, and obviously we can enhance decision making process as well. Next is social media and online platforms. Again, you can utilize social media, online platforms for targeted job advertising, creating a broader reach and attracting a diverse pool of candidates, like on social media, on Facebook, on Insta, on YouTube. You can do, advertising on that as well. You can target people, you can target candidates from there. You can target suitable candidates from there. Okay. Next is continuous improvement. Yes, we have to improve continuously, but how? With the help of feedback and analysis. We have to collect the feedback from whom? From stakeholders who are involved in the recruitment process, and we can analyze recruitment metrics. We have discussed about this recruitment metrics in HR metrics. You can check that. And continuous improvement involves learning from each recruitment cycle so that we can enhance our future efforts. From each recruitment there are a lot of lessons. There are we come to know about areas for improvement, so we can improve them, and yes, we can improve our recruitment cycle in the future. Next is adapting to market trends. Stay informed about market trends, changes in talent expectations, and yes, advancements in recruitment methodologies. Important is you have to make changes as per market. So adapt strategies accordingly to stay competitive in attracting top talent. There could be like you can use headhunting, you can use talent acquisition, and yes, whatever is running in the market, you have to adapt it. Okay, you can't always be working on the a traditional side or a rigid side, like okay, this is our recruitment process, we won't be changing, these are the strategies, we won't be changing, right? This can't be the thing. We have to improve. Next is compliance and diversity. Important again, because ensuring legal compliance, like very important that recruitment practices comply with the legal requirements, including anti-discrimination laws and regulations. We can't discriminate, as we always focus on diversity and inclusion. Yes, this is promoting diversity and inclusion. So integrate diversity and inclusion principles into recruitment planning so that we have a diverse and innovative workforce. Always innovation comes with diversity, right? So yes, so we can say that like recruitment planning and strategy, when executed effectively, when we are able to execute it effectively, contribute to the organization's success by aligning the workforce with its strategic goals and maintaining a competitive edge in the talent market. Okay. Fine. So this is recruitment planning and strategy. Next, let's move on to the job analysis and description. So what is job analysis and description? Now, these are the crucial steps in the recruitment and selection process, providing a systematic approach to understanding, documenting, and communicating the requirements and responsibilities of a particular job within an organization. What we are doing? We are providing a systematic approach to what? Understanding, documenting, and communicating the requirements and responsibilities of a particular job. So let's explore these concepts in detail. So what is job analysis? Now, if I come to definitions, so we can always say that yes, job analysis of a job involves gathering and examining detailed information about a job so that we can understand its duties, responsibilities, tasks, and the skills required to perform it effectively. What we are doing, we are understanding duties, responsibilities, tasks, and the skills required to perform it effectively. What all methods we can use? So job analysis can be conducted through various methods, including interviews with the supervisors, observations of job task, and the review of relevant documents and procedures. That's really important. We have to review the documents and procedures. Next is, what is the actual purpose of job analysis? So the primary purpose of job analysis is to create a comprehensive and accurate understanding of the job, serving as a foundation for other HR activities, right? Which can be recruitment, selection, and performance appraisal and training. Like we have this detailed information about duties, responsibilities, tasks, and skills. So what we can do, it will help in recruitment, yes, because we have to hire the candidate, we have to select the candidate, so we must know what all duties, responsibilities, tasks, and skills should be there in a candidate. And yes, while doing performance appraisal, where we are setting the expectations, we are finding the areas for improvement, and we are providing the feedback there, it is also important. And yes, it's important for training purpose as well. Next is developing job description. So what is a job description? Job description is a written document that outlines the essential duties, responsibilities, qualifications, and reporting relationships associated with a particular job. Okay, so this is a job description. What are the key elements? Now, what are the key elements included in the job descriptions? Let's discuss in the detail. First, we have job title. Clearly define the job title to convey the roles, primary responsibilities. Okay, so next is job summary. Provide a brief review of the position and its place within the organization. This is job summary. Next is responsibilities. Detail about the specific duties and tasks the employees expected to perform. Okay, qualifications, yes, obviously outline the whatever skills are required, education, experience, and competencies required for the role. And then finally, reporting structure. So clarify the position's place within the organization hierarchy. Okay, what is the place of that candidate? What is the place of that actually job profile, right? Let's understand the importance of job analysis and description. So it helps in recruitment. Yes, job analysis informs the recruitment processes by helping to identify the skills and qualifications necessary for potential candidates, right? Skills and qualifications necessary for the potential candidates in the recruitment process. Next is selection. How it helps in selection? It aids in developing selection criteria. What is the criteria? How I have to select the candidate? What all things I need to consider while selecting a candidate? And yes, assessment methods, so that to ensure that yes, candidates are a good fit for the job. Next is performance management. Job description serves as a benchmark for evaluating employee performance by providing clear expectations. What all expectation I have, setting expectations for the performance appraisal process. Next is training and development. Obviously it helps. Job analysis identifies areas where employees may need additional training, contributing to ongoing professional development, right? So this is also important for the training and development part. Now, how we can write job description? This is important. So there are few points we need to consider while writing job description. So first is clarity. Yes, ensure clarity in language, and there shouldn't be any ambiguous terms. Avoid ambiguous terms. Use a straightforward language to communicate responsibilities and expectations. There shouldn't be any hidden clause actually. Next is inclusivity. Craft job descriptions that appeal to a diverse pool of candidates. That should be for diverse pool of candidates. Avoid language that may unintentionally discourage individuals from underrepresented groups, like you are posting the jobs for a certain community, caste, or you know gender or something. Okay, next is conciseness. We have to avoid this. Okay, yes, there are certain positions where we need to consider about the gender. Okay, so there we can do that. Next is conciseness. While being comprehensive, it's important to keep it concise so that reader is able to maintain its attention, because if it's so very long, if it will be very long, it won't be possible for reader to concentrate, and half things will go in vain. So next is dynamic nature. Job description should be periodically reviewed and updated to reflect changes in the role and organizational needs. So yes, it should be periodically reviewed, very important, and it should be updated to reflect the changes. Fine. So this is how you can write effective job descriptions. And yes, I hope so. This is fine up to here. Let's summarize this, like job analysis and yes, description are foundational HR activities. You have asked me several times about job analysis, job description. They are actually foundational HR activities that contribute to effective talent management, and which definitely ensure that right people are in the right roles and that the organizational objectives are met. So they provide clarity, transparency, and yes, a solid foundation for various HR functions. Fine. So this is all about recruitment planning and strategy, and and job analysis and job description. I hope so you enjoyed this session, and in the next session, yes, very important, we would be doing how we can do effective sourcing and attracting talent, and what are the interviewing techniques and selection processes. I'll try to do it in day 4. Let's see if we are able to do all these topics in the next session. Otherwise, it will be concluded in day 5th, right? I hope so you all are watching these sessions, and if it's helpful, please do let me know in the comment section. I would be waiting for your comments, right? So till next video, all the very best. Stay happy, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.